Hey guys, welcome back to Rise of Safemoon, where we talk about the things that you are thinking. I am back today, as well as Chase's, the bearded moon monkey. Here you are, bud.
Here I am.
I had to say it. I had to say it. Yeah, it looks like you got wings behind your head there.
Yeah, got the Phoenix, and we're gonna be rising, buddy.
Well, we can only hope.
Yes.
So, today we got a couple things we're going to discuss. The first thing is cybersecurity. You know, why would we want to talk about cybersecurity, Chase? A lot of things have been brought up about that lately. Things are being talked about cybersecurity, about security in a whole when it comes to SafeMoon and their products.
Well, obviously, cybersecurity is a huge deal, not just in the crypto world, but in the world in general, right? I
Correct.
mean, millions and millions of dollars are lost every year to this, and we'll kind of go into that a little bit. But, you know, imagine now if we didn't have good security with SafeMoon. Let's say that a hacker was able to hack into it and steal millions of dollars. The market cap right now is what, 250 million, Chris, I believe.
Somewhere around there, yep. Yep.
So now imagine if we didn't have that security and they were able to hack into it, we would have pretty much nothing. And there's been several cryptos that have had this happen where it maybe hasn't destroyed them, but it has taken a lot of their money out of the cryptocurrency.
It's taking people's money. I mean, that's people like us that are invested into this with our whole heart, and then poof, it could be gone.
Yeah, I mean, people have to understand, when they said there's going to be some delays, you have to understand why they're delaying this, right? Now you could say, you know what, I don't really care about the security. I just want to get the exchange coming out. I want to get the volume going. But if this security is as big as they say it is, now we don't know. That's criticism. We don't know what the security is going to be. They've talked about it could be quantum security, and
Well, I just want
you
to
know,
remind everybody that this is pure speculation. This is our opinions here, on what this security is, what it could be. I mean, that's what you're saying. I mean, we're theorizing here, but if this is as big as they say it is, and even NASA doesn't have this type of security, that says something pretty big.
yeah, they mentioned it in a different platform. An aerospace guy was talking about how his relative is in NASA, and they talked about security, and they talked a little bit about safe moon stuff, and apparently, the person in NASA said, we don't even have that. So,
Yeah.
you got to imagine now the cybersecurity business is a huge business,
Well,
and
yeah, and while you can keep talking, Chase, I'm going to throw up this right here. Um, this is the cybersecurity market and what it's kind of valued at. And in 2021, it was at $217 billion. So it's a huge market, and it looks like in 2022, 240 billion, and then by 2026, it'll be somewhere around 345 billion. So it's ever growing. It's growing bigger and bigger, and I think more and more people realize that we need this kind of security.
well, if it is as big as they say it is, I mean, other companies can use this security and other crypto exchanges. And imagine now if they have this patent, which they're doing, what would that do to the market cap if we have other exchanges putting this money into this?
If these other exchanges see that this is an awesome security, wouldn't you want to use it? I mean, if you if you were in charge of an exchange and you said, well, this security is super awesome, I kind of want that for my exchange. Or you know what, I'm just going to jump onto your exchange because you got the best security ever, and then partner up with you.
Exactly. I mean, and even if they don't go on the Safemoon exchange, let's just say, which would be good for us because it would give us reflections and everything else in the burn. If they, let's say, put that money into the market cap because they have to use their security, let's say they want to use it, license it, they'd have to go through Safemoon to do it. So that's going to cause the market cap to go up, which is going to do what? For especially a tech company.
Yeah,
Uh,
for SafeMoon as a tech company, yeah, I mean the crypto part of it will straight
yeah,
up America,
right.
baby, America.
America, America.
America.
Um,
So, Chase, I'm going to bring up this other crypto losses. This is all crypto losses due to hacking. So there's been a loss of 1.2 billion across the Web3 ecosystem in the first quarter of 2022. So that totals up 695% from a year ago quarter losses of 154 million. So we jumped from million to billion for losses.
Exactly, and it's grown over the years, and it's going to continue to grow. Hackers are becoming more and more prevalent, in other sectors, not just the crypto world too. So if the security is as good as they say it is, this could be massively huge for the Safemoon and the team.
And all of their products. I mean, you need security on everything, not just an exchange. You need it on everything, including our wallet. I mean, it's this will span all of the products from what they're saying.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's not just for the crypto part, it's for their products, and it's for other people to use as well, possibly other cryptos. I mean, obviously they're going to go through Safemoon, and that's why they're doing this patent stuff. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit too, about different things about that and how it's going to maybe take a little bit longer on certain things.
Right. Well, what do you feel like about diving in a wormhole and into the rabbit hole, I should say, about what was discussed with the patents? You want to dive into this little rabbit hole?
I think we should. I think we should jump into it.
I knew you'd want to. I love diving into that. So when it comes to the patents that were discussed, about 3 that were pending and another 3 to 5. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you, I was rewatching the Table 32 a little bit, and I've kind of been really trying to hone in on what they're saying.
Right.
And there's several key points that I kind of want to bring up, and a couple of them I've looked at was that at the 34-minute mark, they talked about they have 3 to 5. 3 are pending or are filed, or they already have been filed. They already said had in that word. So now let's talk about that a little bit. What if take a while to do? What if,
I don't know how many patents they have pending. Do you know the number? And what have you heard?
Well, this one they mentioned 3 to 5. Okay. But they've talked about they have 42 projects they have going total, right?
Right.
So now let's go down this theory. Now this is just speculation for everyone out there.
Wait for me. Are you going down the hole? Are you going down the hole already?
Oh, I'm going down the hole. We're going to go down this hole. So
I'm with you. I'm always behind you, brother. Here we go. Let's go.
All right. So what if these patents were filed during the beginning of Safemoon's beginning? Or if they filed them a while ago and they had them fast-tracked. Now, Chris, I know that you've got some stuff pulled up. We can kind of show our community of what's going on with that.
I do, and it has to do with how long does it take to get a patent. I mean, I think a lot of us know that it can take a while, but according to the Patent and Trademark Office, it can take about 22 months to get your approval. And it says here that if you're on something known as track 1, you might get approval in 6 to 12 months. And then the cost, of course, can vary depending on what your patent is all about. But it could take up to probably no more than 25 months in the United States here. So what does that tell you?
Well, at one point a while ago, John Crony said, I'm excited about the next 6 to 12 months, which I find very interesting because of that little comment that was made right there.
I think I just saw Alice. Are we that far down?
I think you got that far down.
We're that far down the hole. So what you're saying is you think before even the crypto part of Safemoon came out in 2021, they had these projects already, the patents already filed.
I think that's my theory, is that maybe they had some of them filed, and there's some that are currently, underway or close to being done. I think that's why maybe they were hoping that the patent for the security was going to be done by the time the card came out.
Right.
Unfortunately, maybe they got a call from them saying, hey, we need a couple more months or a month to get this finalized for patents, because...
And I'm sure they're keeping in touch with them, almost on a weekly basis, like, hey, what's going on and how are things going? Are we going to get approval soon? Oh, we need another month. Hey, another couple weeks, or no, another 3 months. But why are they talking about, in Table 32, why all of a sudden are they talking about more conversation about patents pending?
That's where I'm kind of thinking that maybe some of these patents are almost done, and that's why they're getting more and more excited, is because the patents are getting close to being finished. And like Crony said, they have NDAs, they have government stuff they have to follow, policies, but they also have patents, which, as you showed, it takes a very long time to get patent.
But I'm going to throw something, since we're in the hole, we're in the hole, I want to say, what if you and I had this awesome idea that's going to make us millions of dollars, and it's a great thing that can be utilized by anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Would you, knowing that it's going to take probably about 22 months, almost a couple years to get approved, who would you tell about it?
No one, because...
Would you tell your mom? Would you tell your closest friend? Even me? Would you tell? I mean, obviously if it was you and I working together, but I'm saying, I agree, I wouldn't tell anybody. Why? Why wouldn't I tell anybody?
Because people can steal that idea.
And people do steal that idea. So I 100% agree that if these were filed before Safemoon really became a household name like it is right now, I just wouldn't want anybody to know. Now, as we got closer, I might start telling my buddy over here, or my other friend over here, or my mom, hey, so we have this thing that Chase and I are working on, real close to getting done here. We're really close. Why would I say that? Because the Patent Trademark Office said we should have your approval very shortly. I would feel more confident telling someone, not fully about what it's about, but hey, we have this awesome thing with security, or this awesome thing with the windmills, or this awesome, et cetera, I'd feel more comfortable telling someone, hey, right around the corner. It's right around the corner.
Well, exactly. I mean, people have to understand, if you don't have it patented, you don't have really any legal protection from somebody stealing your ideas and using them for themselves.
Correct.
So, maybe not all the projects have been, are getting done, close to being done, but maybe a good chunk of them are already patented or getting close to being patented, and they're just waiting to release it. Or, some of the other projects might take a little bit longer, but I just wanted to point that out there, that he did say that they have 3 to 5, and they said a while ago, pending or patent. So, I don't think that's going to be the wallet. A wallet is a wallet. I mean, there's plenty of, crypto wallets out there.
Well, what about the cold storage wallet too? I mean, you have the cold storage wallet.
Maybe the cold storage wallet. I mean, I could see that. Obviously, we know one of them is the security. Obviously they just said that they're going to patent that. They talked about, real briefly about wind energy and, food supply and things like that in the Table 32 project. So, or the podcast.
Right.
So, I mean, I think that most of these could be getting close to done. I mean, especially, why would you start talking about it now if you don't think that it's going to be close to being done? Now, they could just release the exchange and things, but obviously the cybersecurity was patented a while ago, because they wouldn't be talking about it. If so, it's going to push that back even further. Yeah,
and I know Caroni doesn't like to give timelines. He still kind of does when he says by the end of the year or in the next couple months. That's still kind of a timeline, but he's not given an exact date. And this security thing is going to encompass all of the products.
Yep.
So on one hand, I can see why they are waiting to release things. And on the other hand, here we are in a rabbit hole, trying to figure out what the hell's going on down here. But we can climb out of this hole, but that's just our theory. This is our opinions. This is just our pure speculation. We kind of want to know what you guys think. We don't kind of want to know, Chase. We want to know what you're thinking. Dive down your own rabbit hole and give us those opinions and those things that you think.
Well, and I do want to touch on one thing before we end this video.
Okay.
At the 36-minute mark, we talked about the windmills, correct?
Right.
On one of our episodes. Well, at the 36-minute thing, one of the people that were talking about it said that, in the Gambia, windmill energy was going to be a big thing, but they also have problems with food shortages and food technology.
Okay.
So you might have to focus on that before they focus on the windmills, and they'll see if they want to continue on with doing the windmills. So that could kind of explain why we haven't heard much about it, is that they're focused on other things to help that country out that are more essential before they start going to the windmills. And they said that they're hoping that they would hopefully consider doing the windmills, but right now there's other things that they can focus on that are more essential at the time. So that could be another reason why we haven't heard much about the windmills. So another theory.
Well, again, another theory, another discussion. But yeah, you guys, we really appreciate you dropping in and going down little Alice's hole there, rabbit hole, and trying to figure out what is going on down here. But we thought we'd jump in and stir the pot a little bit and figure out something will come out from this. So let us know what you think. We are excited to hear what you have to think. We love your opinions. We love when you comment, because I like seeing that other point of view. Maybe we're 100% wrong, but I hope we're 100% right. Everything comes out and off to the moon we go. But always time will tell. So, Moon Monkey, Bearded Moon Monkey Chase, we are going to get out of here, okay? We got things we got to do. Get moving on. This Moon Monkey's out. Moon Monkey, thanks for stopping by. Peace out, brother.
Peace out.